And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Get set.
Purdy on the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On third down, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Again, it's Brock Purdy. He's got it to his running back. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers tie and can take the lead here in the second. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, point,
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dak now from the gun. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. That's Diamador Lenore.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Purdy on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it's going to be second down.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Off the play fake. Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defense.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
49ers closing in, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys tie it in the final minute of the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Lindo to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Now Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Purdy now on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume Brock 1 play remaining in this half. Here's the final play of our 1st half. One final shot before the half. Look at this, first play, and he's going for it. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, there we go. What do you think?
Straight ahead with Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
22 yards.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Get set.
First down throw by Purdy. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. We drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 30. First down, San Francisco.
First down, Purdy to throw. Finds him over the middle. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And he'll get in. The two-point try successful. Now they trail by 7.
49ers.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
Here's Williams to start the drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 26-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the 49ers almost took it all the way back. Oh, what a return, down to the 5.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Outside.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the Cowboys' 2-yard line.
Get set.
Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The 49ers
Play action now. Purdy.
2-point conversion.
He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
36. Cowboys 35. Pinheiro set to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that line in. 26.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Yeah,
At the 24-yard
From the
line.
gun is Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. New set of downs from the 37.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
26.
Prescott on 1st and 10. And there's another one to Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
26.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Yeah. Here we go. Line in. 26.
Back to the air, Prescott. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The window to return it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
This it.
Purdy on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have taken the lead late. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their fourth conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. First down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Dak now from the gun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1st down, here's Dak. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game. Barring some shenanigans, this try would give them the win. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. One final shot here. On him quick, and they bring him down. Now here's the timeout after the sack. Had to take it, and they're down to just one final play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Here he goes, one final shot. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And with a shot, this game is over. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on